All right, I got Caden with me today. We're gonna go to Lescheneau Islands in Lake Huron. It's windy today a little bit. Winds are 10 to 15, gusting to 25. So shouldn't be too wavy though, because we'll be on the north shore and the winds are from the north. So, sorry, south shore.
Lord, there goes Johnny Amblesea. He might pass by in the hour of need. There's a lot of soul drinking from the well.
Well, change of plans again.
Yeah.
We didn't want to go into the wind all day. It's just beating the wind increase. Started really quiet and then it's been increasing for the last hour or so. So we're headed east again. We're gonna see the south shore of Drummond Island. So
We're going back.
we're going back.
Once I got to the mountaintop, tell you what I could see. Prairie full of souls running from the priests of iniquity. Where the hell was Elijah? And what do you do? The prophecy came was through. We gotta take the walls of Jericho. Put your lips together and blow to the very top. Say the truth, crystallize it.
I get that B-roll.
More like B-roll.
Stopped in for lunch at this nice little cove called Warner's Cove on the south side of Drummond Island. Just grab some lunch. We're gonna head a couple of coves over and probably stay the night there. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, I was walking down the high road. And this guy stops me. He'd just got in from New Zealand. And he was looking for mushy bees. I said, no. We haven't really got them around here.
Well, we put into Scammon Cove a little bit earlier. It is now just about 6 o'clock. We've been here, what, 45 minutes or so. Dropped the hook in a couple of feet of water, not far from a shipwreck. The wind is still blowing through here pretty good. We're getting up to 20 knots of wind through here. But there's no waves, so it's still going to be pretty safe. Hoping to go check out that shipwreck, but we might have to wait until it dies down a little bit because I don't think that kayak is going to... I think we'll be all over the place with that thing. So, yeah.
I might do some swimming.
You want to do some swimming?
No, because of the kayak.
Oh, yeah. If the kayak takes off on us. Give you a look around. Well, there's my Origo 1500. Not the best day for that. It lit on fire after dinner. It stayed on fire. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if it was in the wrong orientation and some of the fuel ran out and it kept burning. So my idea, instead of just pouring water on it or whatever, was to take an anchor chain, grab the grate, and stick it in the water. But the grate fell off when it went in the water. And so now it's at the bottom of the lake. And Caden tried, but he's not a great diver, and I can't swim, so
I don't know what I'm doing.
I guess that's where it leaves. I guess that's where we're leaving it. Well, we're still in Scamin Cove. Survived the night. It's not a quiet place. There's a rooster and there's a lot of motor vehicles, but it's not busy. Nobody else came in all night. Haven't seen another boat, so should we go get the inflatable out and go check out that shipwreck over there? Yeah, that's what we're doing. odds were right. The wind is not good, so looks like a motoring day. It's glassy out here. There's a lot of boats out today. None of them have their sails up. Well, I was finishing editing all of these videos together, and I realized I didn't really have a conclusive end to this one, so I thought I'd do a similar summary to what I did last year. Anyway, to wrap up what we were doing, Katie and I motored back from Drummond Island. It was a super glassy day. Pulled into Detour, just basically pulled the boat right out, set it down, and got it going. And then my wife's family has a cottage on Burt Lake, Michigan. So we drove across the bridge, spent the evening there, and then drove back to Madison the next day. So a little bit of time off before having to make the big drive, which I guess my thoughts were, in general, there's a few places where it was sort of a little bit tricky navigation wise, but in general I had weather that was pretty favorable all week. I think going in, I only really did the western half. I think a lot of the more interesting places are probably on the eastern half, so I'd like to get back there at some point. I'm not sure if it'll be this coming year. I gotta make a decision as I go into next year, what the next big sailing trip would be for next year. So anyway, the western end, yeah, I had some big passages to make to get from one place to the other, and I didn't really plan out very well where I was going to go, not knowing what the weather was going to be like. That's okay. I kind of knew that was going to happen, but I didn't get a lot of the exploring on land that I would have liked to do done because of the size of the passages that I had to make. So definitely seems like one, if I want to go see the eastern end, I think there's a lot more to see. I'll start in the middle of Manitoulin Island probably if I do that, and then I'll be able to. I'd like to spend more time and not plan to go so far between the trips. So I'll have to in the future. I'll have to plan to reduce the expectation for how far I go. The boat held up really well. I really had no problems at all. Really happy with that. There's some changes I do want to make. I've already made some changes, and you'll see those. I'm changing to doors instead of hatchboards. I want to make some storage changes. Anyway, I got a bunch of those projects coming up, and we'll be showing some of those throughout the winter. Yeah, so that's about it. I definitely enjoyed it. I think that there's definitely more to see in that area. I've got a lot more areas in the Great Lakes that I want to see, so looking forward to next year. And yeah, thanks for watching.